Monica Cook here with Monica Cook Homes and Lifestyles. I wanted to talk to you today on the subject of being a first-time home seller, some tips and pointers for you. Then hopefully this will help you if you are considering selling down the road or if you are thinking about it in the future. The first one being that you want to price your home accurately. You can go to Zillow for a quick Zestimate to kind of give you an idea. Here in the Salt Lake Valley, I'd recommend Redfin over Zillow just because their prices seem to be a little bit more accurate than Zillow, but you definitely want to get a professional to do a comparative market analysis for you, a licensed real estate agent. And you don't want to be having your sister-in-law, brother-in-law, somebody that just kind of dabbles in and out of real estate to do this for you. You want to hire somebody that is locally active right around in your area, your community. They're going to know your neighborhood a little bit better, and chances are they're going to give you a better, accurate price when it comes to giving you a valuation on your home. The second thing is staging. Staging is very, very powerful in removing clutter, decluttering things that may come out in pictures or photos to buyers that are looking online, as well as the appeal when people are walking around your home. And the second thing in staging is paint. Don't allow for nicks or chips or marks on the wall to deter and look like home maintenance hasn't been being maintained on your home. It is the cheapest, most effective way to make the inside and the outside of your home look great. And so paint is very inexpensive and will bring you top dollar a lot of times with a little bit of staging. The third is the best time to list your home. Oftentimes, we usually list midweek, Wednesday, because most buyers are typically going out on the weekends to look at homes. And so when you are listing a few days in the middle of the week, even closer to Friday, that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday oftentimes gives buyers a chance to preview your home prior to scheduling that showing for that upcoming weekend. The next one is ask about your agent's real estate standard commission. You want to make sure before you it's not just getting into a contract, but you also need to get to the closing table. And in the commission, you want to be hiring the person who is right and best suited to market your home and know exactly what it is that they are going to be providing to you. The home will not sell itself despite what you may hear or read in propensity to different real estate websites that are there. And most likely you'll be relying on that real estate professional to get your home sold. The next one is be flexible with home showings. It's very important to be able to be flexible with a home showing when buyers are wanting to come in out. A lot of times they're coming in the evening time when they're getting off of work. A lot of times they're coming on the weekends, earlier in the morning, depending on kids' school programs and schedules. Same thing like with yours. And so the more flexible that you are to be able to have your home open to buyers when they are readily to see it, the more showings and the more offer potentials that you will have on the table. The last thing you want is to not have a showing to a potential buyer and they went out that day and they found another home and they didn't even get a chance to preview yours. So that's important. Sixth is insist on professional photography. And I cannot stress this as most important. And so I oftentimes see a lot of even listing agents in my own community that will take pictures of the home with just their cell phone and don't use professional photography. Professional photography helps your home to sell. Online presence is where buyers see your home first. And so if you don't have that online presence and capture their attention with your photos, then you most likely won't be getting the good home showings that you need to have on your home. So always insist on professional photography. Not only does it help accentuate certain aspects of the inside of your home, but the lighting is there. And there's all different types of professional photography with video tours, drones, 3D scans. There's so much that goes into professional photography when marketing and listing your home. And the higher the price of your home, the more of a factor that this becomes. And even though your house might be priced under the average market price, it still doesn't matter. You still want to have that professional photography, whatever the price point is. And the higher the price point or the larger the home, more of that photography may need to come into play when it's coming to list your home. 7 is review your listing online. Make sure that anytime your house goes online, you contact the agent immediately if you see anything that is inconsistent or that needs to be fixed or changed or altered. You don't want it to be going on too long. And then you want to also preview it. Ask the agent to preview. Sometimes agents don't let you preview the house before it goes on, and then something's marked, and then we go to show the home as a buyer's agent, and then there's things that are marked on there, and then when we put it in the offer, they're like, oh, we didn't mean to have that in there. And so you want to just make sure that you're representing what it is that you are selling to the public, and so review your online listing and make any corrections or changes as necessary. 8th is respond promptly to a purchase offer. Keep in mind that buyers are anxious, they're emotional, they want to know whether or not you're going to counter, if you're going to accept or reject their offer. And so if you can be prompt and responding into the proper timelines to a buyer so that they know whether or not your house is going to be the house that they may potentially be buying. 9, you want to you want to line up movers early. And this is really important, especially if you're selling in the busier times of the year, like around May, June. Oftentimes movers are booked and they're packed and don't have time for scheduling. So pre-packaging your boxes and getting all of that stuff done ahead of time will save you a lot of time when preparing your home to sell. And then 10th, last but not least, is be willing to hold an open house. Oftentimes it's needed just to get some more activity on your home. 1% actually sells their home through an open house. However, it still does work, even though it is a lower number percentage in selling. It may be something that you have to factor in and take into consideration in selling your home. So be willing to hold an open house. So these are the top 10 tips that I would recommend for any first-time home seller that's looking to sell their home. And so hopefully this has answered some questions that you may have or been thinking about or wondering about. And let me know how I can help or any real estate questions that I may be able to help you with. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and or like our Facebook page. Make it a great day.